Yeah. One thing that Marty pointed out in a meeting a few weeks ago is that it would be a lot easier for us to not focus on growth. Focus on kind of simplifying our program, kind of lock down speed, depending on the endowment, and kind of ride that wave until the endowment's gone. But when we really evaluated what's our motivation for growth, it kept going back to if we can help more people, we felt even a sacred duty to do so with the money from the North family. If there's a way we can help more people and to do that more effectively, we felt a duty to do that. And so for that reason alone, I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that we're a nonprofit, that as we generate more revenue, that's just going to go right into serving more people. All right, so my section, I'm going to talk a little bit about Live, Work, and Thrive, and just a little kind of introducing how to talk about our program. But to start off, we want to go over our mission statement here again. We're coming up on our 2-year anniversary of our mission statement, or our new version of the mission statement. So who in here has been here less than 2 years? Can you raise your hand? Okay, so look at all this growth, yeah. All right, new blood in the room. So for those that have been here longer than 2 years, do you guys remember what the mission statement looked like before? Yeah. No one had it memorized, I'm pretty sure. I've never had anyone had it memorized. But it was, I think, 2 pretty big paragraphs, right? And then that was kind of an accomplishment, right? That was a simplified version. All right, so we are, this is definitely an example of simplifying our program. It's a lot easier to talk about our program in one statement like this than in 2 long paragraphs. But even with this change in mission statement, if you've had experiences like me, when people ask about, well, where do you work? Tell me about your work. If you're like me, you sometimes take a big long breath. You know that you don't necessarily have your elevator spiel that you can do in 20 to 30 seconds. So one of the things I hope to give you today is that elevator spiel that you can give and talk about our program very quickly. One of those things, when we try to describe our program, and as we have new staff, as interns come, sometimes it's that week 3 before they say, oh, okay, I kind of get what you're doing. Right. So that's definitely 2 to 3 weeks is much longer than 30-second elevator pitch. And when you look at a previous version of how we described our program, even here, this is a simplified version where we talk about 4 paths, we talk about clinical core services and core skills that we use that feed into all 4 of those paths. We also have service coordination. And as you're trying to talk about these 6 units, people start, they stop and it just kind of boggles their mind. Okay, well, how does that look? How does that work? I'm still having a hard time grasping. All right, so going back to our mission statement. If you don't have the mission statement memorized, hopefully you can, at least memorize these underlying bolded portions. That we work with young adults with autism, and there's 3 key areas that we focus on here at Scenic. We strive to help them live an independent, productive, and fulfilling life. Focusing on the words independent, productive, fulfilling, those align with our new programs at CNQ. Not necessarily new. We're going through 6 units, and now we're talking about a program, a CNQ program has 3 programs. So sitting there talking about 6 different units. So an independent, productive, and a fulfilling life. Another way to talk about this, kind of a shorthand version of the mission statement, is that we work with young adults with autism to live, work, and thrive in the community. Right? If you're like, oh, I don't have the mission statement memorized. We help young adults with autism to live, work, and thrive in the community. Boom. How many seconds was that? We can do that in like 1 floor, right? Not like 20 floors. Okay? Now, we know that there's more than just 3 units at CNQ. We know that there's more than just 6 units. There's more than just direct services. We have support services, right? Every time that a student moves off campus into the department, is Harry the only one to be thanked for that? right? Is she the only one that had a role in that? Or does every single person in this room have a reason to celebrate that student success? We are all connected to this mission. Every single one of us plays a role in this mission. Now, Carrie, you do a great job, not to take anything away from you. You do amazing work. Speaking of work, if a student obtains a job, is it only our work program and our vocational staff that we would thank for that, or that we would attribute the success to? Right? No, it goes beyond that. Okay? We are one big organization that all play very specific and key roles to help that student move along. As students overcome fears and thrive in their relationships and overcome social problems and learn safety, learn and gain greater self-awareness, those are things that we all celebrate. All right. Now, here's another visual, right? We're not going to get rid of service coordinators or clinical support, right? These are things that we find that are necessary and have been key parts of our program. So here's another visual. If you have longer than an elevator ride to talk about our program, that's common, right? So people really, you start that back and forth conversation. So here's another visual that Hans developed to kind of, look at our program package. We have service coordinators that will help guide students through these 3 programs and help them set goals and work towards graduation. And we have a strong clinical support unit that many of our students that are on the spectrum need additional supports in order to make it through our program, to make that transition to living independently. Okay, so I'm just going to end with 3 videos that were developed recently with a lot of blood, sweat, and tears from Hans, and taking students out even last night out in the community and taking footage, and you can see all that right now. So here's, with these videos, again, there'll be a live and a work and a thrive video.
Scenic View Academy's LIVE program emphasizes the daily living and lifelong learning skills needed to help students become residentially independent. Daily living skills include budgeting, cooking, transportation, personal hygiene, medication management, medical and dental health, laundry, cleaning, and other skills necessary to live independently. Lifelong educational skills include reading, writing, math, and even supports for high school diplomas, college, or trade school. In the LIVE program, each student will learn these skills in 3 unique residential settings: dorm living, on-campus apartments, and off-campus apartments. Movement through these settings is based on progress in mastering daily living skills. One of Scenic View Academy's empowerment statements declares that our students find joy in the journey. Classes, groups, clubs, and activities in the Thrive program help our students to find personal fulfillment and prepare socially and emotionally to integrate into community life. The Thrive program focuses on offerings such as social skills, relationship skills, health and fitness, leisure education, developing and improving special interests, recreation therapy, and a wide variety of on- and off-campus activities. In Scenic View Academy's work program, Scenic View students are taught to become productive and employable. Work skills include preparing for and meeting expectations at work, communicating with supervisors, career exploration, interviewing, and other vocational skills needed for obtaining and maintaining employment. Our work program helps students progress through 3 vocational environments: on-campus employment, including kitchen, grounds, and custodial; off-campus internship with local businesses; and off-campus employment. Movement through vocational phases is based on progress in learning necessary employment skills.
One more kind of final thought before I turn the time over to Alex. We're coming up 3 years ago, we had a big staff retreat where we had papers all over the training room, and we wrote down hundreds of ideas of our hopes for Scenic View future. One of the themes that came up from that was that we needed to do a little bit better with our identity, defining who we are as a program and who we work with. We've made a lot of progress in that. I hope you can see that even in our current rebranding. We know who we are. We know who we serve. Even when we look at our clinical unit, was what Mike was going to make earlier, is that we've learned that it's something that we want to have, but that we're also not going to be that 24/7 treatment facility. And that helps us to know who we bring into the program. We're learning, okay, this is who we work well with. Now we still have things to learn, right? But we're getting better. We're making progress.